Hey guys, this is Mitch of All Trades and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Michelle. I'm a pediatric nurse practitioner, formerly a registered nurse. See how I still need to get used to my new role. And if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome. Thank you for remaining true to the fam. Thank you for clicking on this video to watch. Thank you for always being a supporter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have been a pediatric nurse NP for about a year. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why I love pediatrics. Why I love working in pediatrics. Prior to that, I haven't really had much experience working with kids except maybe babysitting. I've had over a decade of babysitting experience. When I worked part-time in the ED as a nurse, I did have a little bit of exposure to pediatrics, but not as much. But deep down, I just knew in my soul that this is what I would love to be in. So I'm glad that I still took that bold leap of faith and I love it. So today I'm going to be giving about 6 reasons why I love working in pediatrics. The number one reason why is because I love kids. I feel like that's the first requirement to working in pediatrics. You have to love kids. You have to love babies. I do have some coworkers that love kids but don't want to have kids. So necessarily doesn't mean that you need to have children in order to have a desire. Some people just love working with kids and they just have a passion for that. Me, I do want to have kids in the future. Currently don't have kids, but I love working with kids. So all 3 of them, check. I feel like I just know how to communicate with them, get them happy, get them to smile. I just have such a playful spirit and it does gravitate the kids towards me. And this could be your little 2-year-old toddlers or your 5-month babies, or I just know I have a soft touch. And I'm not bragging or anything, but I have that soft touch with kids that make them gravitate towards me, and I also love being around them. Another reason why I love working with kids is honestly seeing their growth and development. Especially in the field that I work in, I'm able to see kids grow within months of them being with us, and it's just honestly amazing to see their growth, to see their development, see the new skills that they acquire. I mean, granted, they're hospitalized for a reason, but I do see just how they develop, and maybe a baby that used to be fussy and cry is now smiling and showing some personality, and it's really amazing for me to see. I just love seeing that. I love seeing how big they get and how they grow into their face, grow into the face of their parents. Even when, let's say, I held them when they were a little younger versus holding them now, it's amazing. I just love seeing that. And it's funny, I just feel like they become a completely different person over time. It's just great to see. I just feel like it's rewarding. The thing about kids is that they grow rapidly within their first few years of life. Obviously with adults, they can be in the hospital for a year and still look the same, but for kids it's completely different because the first few years of their life is very pivotal and their growth is rapid and it shows, and a lot of things that they didn't have, they start to develop. So it's just amazing to see that aspect in pediatrics. Another reason I love working in pediatrics is there's a certain sense of innocence that you feel with the babies, and you see and feel that innocence. It is so pure. It's just so pure to be around. We have volunteer cuddlers who come in and it's they feel therapeutic just holding and cuddling the babies as much as the babies feel therapeutic being held and swaddled. So there's that sense of innocence and purity. It's kind of they can't do anything wrong. Even if they mess up or do something wrong, they can't do anything wrong in our eyes. And I just love being around that. I feel like sometimes for me, I don't know if it's healthy or not, but for me, I feel like it's just a good escape from the chaos in the world. Just seeing an innocent, pure-hearted baby who just smiles and loves everything that you do, and is just excited to have you around, and you feel just so warm inside. I don't know, I love that. Whenever I'm rounding, I'm excited to see my babies. After a long weekend or a long couple of weeks on vacation, I'm excited to see them and just It's amazing. Another reason why I love working with pediatrics, which can be a little controversial depending on who you're speaking to, is really the family interaction. Now, some people that I know don't like pediatrics simply because of the fact that you feel like you're taking care of both the patients and the family. The family is very involved, and sometimes it can be stressful rather than helpful. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I don't really see it that way. Like, I feel like it's such a, granted, like some family members might have questions, concerns, and fears, but you get to bring them along the way of them carrying their new child, or if it's not their new child, if it's not their first child, maybe their second or third or fourth, whatever. Like, you just get to carry a family through the rough seasons of their baby's life. And being a care provider, you want to have some compassion and patience along with that. And I think it makes you realize how important your role is, because you are a part of the child's first few moments of their life. So it is rewarding in a sense, like just being able to be a catalyst for change, especially as a care provider, and also a catalyst for change in the sense of bringing some light, some encouragement, both to the patient and to the family. And that's part of just providing care and being a care provider in the healthcare system, just being able to carry the family along some of the roughest parts of their life, and also being able to just impart some compassion and encouragement and help and support and resources along their way. Another reason why I love working in pediatrics is that there's also a level of creativity that you can be around the patients that you probably can't do in the adult population. In pediatrics, you can be goofy, creative, colorful. At my job, they have like weeks where the therapists dress up as superheroes, or they have like themes and crazy sock day. Like, it's a lot of events and dress ups and activities and themes that are part of the whole like care and pediatric population that you might look weird if you do it in the adult population. So I feel like it always like brings out your inner childhood and creativity, and I enjoy being in that environment because everyone is happy, everyone is just involved, everyone is just willing to just be as playful and fun and lighthearted, just because, we are working with kids and this is what we want them to have as well. So it's always a good experience just to have that. And despite the struggles of the day, the stress of the day, you have those moments where you're able to just be a little more relaxed and tap into your creativity. And I think not only creativity in like the events that are being hosted or the themes or dress ups or whatever, also creativity and care. Like, how do you care for a pediatric population? Some of the things that you want them to do or you want to have in place might not necessarily fit, because some patients, especially depending on the age, if they're toddlers, if they're little like teenagers, if they're a little more rebellious, you have to figure out ways to be creative and ways to do things in a way that works with them. And it does bring out a level of creativity, which is just nice to have. It makes you think outside the box. It makes you think a little more witty, and overall it's just fun. Which kind of brings me to my last reason. It kind of ties hand in hand for why I love working in pediatrics. I just feel like I can be as playful as I want and I won't get judged too harshly. I can go to babies and just play with them, be like goofy and playful and make these baby noises, and no one is looking at me crazy. Because obviously you can't. You can if you want to, but I wouldn't do that in the adult population. I have to be more serious and carry myself a little more sophisticated. And I think for me, I'm a little childish, a little bit. So I do like working in pediatrics because it lets me be a little childish and playful and fun. That's why I feel like you have to have a love for pediatrics. It's either you like it or you don't. It's either this is the personality that fits you or it's not. And I think for me, it's the personality that fits me. So I enjoy just being playful and just goofy and fun around them. And yeah, oh my gosh, now I'm thinking about it, I want to go back to work. Just kidding, just kidding. I feel like despite the stress of work and having workload, and also my commute is a little bit far, so that's a little bit but overall, just interacting with my patients, I completely enjoy that. So those are my reasons why I love working in pediatrics. What are your reasons? If any of you guys that watch my channel, my video, is working in pediatrics currently, why do you love working in pediatrics? Let's start a discussion in the comment section. Let me know what makes you love pediatrics, or if you don't like pediatrics, why not? Like, what makes you not like pediatrics as a specialty? Is it just something that you don't have the patience for? Is it something that you just don't have interest in? Is it something that you feel doesn't fit your personality? I'm curious to know, because I feel like the specialty that you choose says a lot about your personality. And that goes for all healthcare systems, whether as a doctor, as a nurse, as an MP. Yeah, like what specialty you choose does tell a lot about your personality. I think that's the same for me, but you guys let me know what you think, okay? And that's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe to my channel, share it to your friends and family. Thank you so much for being a part of the fam. I appreciate you guys as always. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.